welcome to my channel. I'm Mark, this is Mark's Mods. Now guys, as you can see, we are moving home and we're in the midst of it here, but I've had a bit of a quandrum, and that is, do I finish a model that was started in this room before I start packing all the cameras away and getting ready for the move? And I've been in this quandrum for a few days now, and I kind of started the model in this room, and I damn well want to finish that model in this room. So, we are going to complete one. So guys, we are going to complete our Ecto-1. So we're going to do issue 37, stages 139 and 140 of the Ecto-1. We're going to finish it. We started it in this room. We are going to finish it in this room. Now, there is lots to do in these final two issues. I kind of knew this was coming. Quite a few fiddly bits to do, and then hopefully what I'll do is I'll be able to put a showcase of the model at the end, and yeah, it's going to be fun. So we will be doing 139 and 140 in this video today, and I'm really looking forward to this because it's been a long slog and it's been a long time coming as well for this model. The problems we had with Eagle Moss, Fan Home taking it over, and just the general experience of it has had its ups. It's also had its many downs as well. But yeah, let's finish on a high. Let's finish the last build in this one being the Ecto-1. So, with all that said, let's get modelling. Okay guys, so we're going to start with stage 139. We are going to need our roof box, first of all, and what we need to do is we need to put this plate in. So this is the rear box assembly. I'm just going to line it up, and then we need to put that in, would you believe, with 3, 6, 9, 12 white EP screws. So they are obviously not wanting to skimp on the screws or it doing anything, so we'll get these in. And these are plastic, so just be careful not to over tighten them. It still does seem quite a lot of overkill with screws, but saying that though, let's go through. It's Ecto, so we'll go through screws you provided. So we've got AAP screws, we've got KP screws, we've got LP screws, we've got RP screws, we've got white EP screws, we've got black EP screws, and we've got silver EP screws. Never ever fails to disappoint on the amount of screws that they are going to be using. Okay, so these are going in nicely. So now these are all white EP screws. Now there is one, they're saying, it should go down here, but oh, it is going through. It did look like there were a bit of something in the way, but it has gone in. Okay, so that's 6 of them. Just another, how many to go? We need another 2 here. Another one here. Just trying to follow this. Another one here. Just yeah. One here. One in there. Oh, goodness me. I've never seen so many screws in one part before. Another one in there. I think, that's it. They don't want one in there. No. So I'm just double checking. I believe that is all the screws in place for the EP white screws. Okay. Right, so next we need this piece here. This is the, I think this is a vent. That's just going to be placed on top. And then we need to screw that down with the RP screws. Now these are tiny. And it wants 8 of these. 8 of these in it. Goodness me. That's one there. This build has never failed on the screws. I can definitely say that. I think whoever designed this and put this together, well, it's one of them where it's built to last, I suppose. Yeah, definitely. Right, so this is the 4th, just got another 4 to go. I'll have to just going down in this. Maybe could have got away with not so many screws, but okay. And this I am doing with my 00 screwdriver. Because they are extremely small screws. Here's another one. Right, just one more to go. And then we've got this piece in, and it's well and truly in. Let's try and... There we go. That's going in nicely. Okay, so we'll get rid of the rest of them. Okay, so next what we need is this piece here. This is going to fit into there. And then we screw that in with the silver EP screw. So let's screw that down. Fantastic. Okay. Next page of the magazine. Okay, so I'm just going to put that to one side. So the next part of the magazine is we needed to put this decal on here. Now I've already done this, as you can see, just to save a bit of time. But the next thing we need to do is we need to put this bit on here. It's going to line up with there. And that is going to be screwed in with an EP screw. Now it doesn't say which colour, so I'm presuming black. Okay, that's in there. Just straighten that out a bit. Next we need is this bit here. This is going to go onto there. And we need to secure that in with an AAP screw, which is the one with like the flange head on the top. It's quite enjoyable. Okay, so that's now on top. Doesn't need to be too tight because I think it rotates. Okay, next is we need this piece here. Now, just looking how this goes, which I believe it's that way around, we need to secure this in. How are we doing that? So we're doing it from this side, and we're doing it like so. Okay, and we screw that in with two two EP screws. I'm getting my screws mixed up. But when you give us so many, it's yeah, hard to keep up with them all. One in there. It's so nice to take this to the new place with it complete. Okay, so that's now in place. We need this piece next. This is going to just go on down here. And I think we'll be screwing this in exactly the same way, which we are with two EP screws. This is a fair old, quite a bit to do in one issue. That's one in. And that's the last one in. Next we need is this piece here. This is just going to be a push fit connection, and this is just going to fit onto here. That screwdriver down, just down there, just like that. Then we need to take this, and this is going to sit on the back, more or less. Right, okay, so it's going to sit on just at the back. I'll tell you what, I'll go to the side camera so you can see me do this. Okay, and we're securing that again in with two more EP screws. And I've got EP screws going everywhere. Okay. Okay, that's now in place. Next, what we need to do, again, we need to move that to one side. Okay, because we are going to be working on this storage tube. So this here, and if we look at it from this way, we need to bring in these green ends, and we're going to be slotting these in, just like so. And we're screwing that down with, you guessed it, more EP screws. Right, that one's not wanting to line up or go in. Two secs, guys.
A few moments later.
Okay, guys, sorry about that. I had a knock at my door. So we've got them two ends on now. We're just going to finish it off and then close it in by putting that piece on. And we're going to screw this together in. And now this is going to be screwed in with 3 LP screws. That's one. That's two. Get the third and final one. Okay. Bring this back over, because we're going to be putting this into place. So I'm just going to go to the side camera, because it's a lot easier camera. So that's just going to fit onto there, just like that. But we've got these to put on, which we had on the other side. So I want to get one of these in to hold it in. So just like that. And then that is going to be screwed in with a KP screw. Now this might be easier said than done. Right, so that's one in there. I'm going to try and put one on the other side. So I'll just get another KP. Certainly looking the part now. That's one on there. Turn that up a little bit. There we go. I'm going to get the other one on, and then I can flip it over and do the bottom screws. I mean, that is more or less held in place now. I suppose it's a given to turn around and say, yeah, make sure that you have the green tube the right way around. Okay, so we just need 3 more KP screws, and we'll secure that from underneath. So finally we'll get this last screw in, and that'll be actually it for stage 139. So yeah, like I said, very, very intense and a lot to do in this one. So yeah. Right, last one in. Okay, there we go. So that is stage 139 complete. Okay, so here we are, 140. This is the final issue. Got quite a bit to do though, guys. So first of all, we need to bring the roof box over. Now I'm on the side cam here. So we're just going to bring it over without it sliding off. And what we need to do is we just need to connect L and K up. So let me, no, that's N and that's M. So let's make sure we're connecting the right ones up. So first we need to connect that, I believe, is it? That's onto there. Okay. And then we need to connect this, which is the rear lights, onto there, just like that. And then the last two, it's alright, no, then we need to bring this across. So let's see if we can work out. So K needs to match up with K. Just like that. And then there should be one left over, which is M. Well, this one says J on it, but it goes into this one here. Okay, so that's all the rooftop connections done. Okay, so what we're going to be doing next is we're just going to be doing some wire tidy. So we need some of the zip ties that came in the previous issue, and what it wants us to do is take the 3 wires at the front that are coming from the front of the car, and it wants us to wrap them around this. It's like a bar at the front. See if I can get that in. Right, so this bar at the front here. Easier said than done. I don't want to break anything. I do want to grab them all. Right, something's just... Oh, it's that little thing that kept on breaking last time. Come on. There we go. They're a little bit fiddly, but doable eventually. And you don't want to pull it too tight because you don't want to, you want some a little bit of slack on them. So that's on there, so we can now snip that piece off. And next it wants us, so if I just go to the side camera, it wants us to do, one of these is quite tight. I'm a little reluctant to so I think I'm going to leave them and maybe just tidy the ones that are coming out down the side, or do I just let, You know what? I'm not bothered about the wires as much on top because, you know, I don't think it's essential. I might tidy them up at a later point. Okay, so we've done all that. Right, so next what we need to do is we need to screw this down with VM screws. So I'm going to need my screwdriver, and we are going into oil. Sorry, we are putting the screws into oil because we are going into metal. Now my little pot's not working, it is now. Now I'm in the best day of it. Okay, so dab of 3 in 1. So yeah, I'll definitely look at tidying up them wires in the future. Now, they are tough screws to get in place. Let me try it with a Ecto-1, which gets them in. Wow, they are incredibly tight screws. So I'll pick them up with this 0. Get them started, and then screw them in with the Ecto-1. Okay, I'm going to get the ones that are furthest away from me. Dropping screws, which doesn't help. So they are in some pretty tight spaces. To get into. Definitely doable. Oh, right, last 2. So 2 more VM screws. Right, last one going in. Okay, so they're in. I'm just going to pause it for a second while I just find the piece that came off the front, and then we'll be right back.
A few moments later.
Okay, so next what we need to do is we need this piece here and this piece here. Now I do believe this is going in just in there like so, and then we need to secure that from behind with the GP screw. Today again we are not disappointed by the screws. We have ABM screws, FM screws, GM screws, TM screws, VM screws, GP screws, GP silver screws, LP screws and XP screws. If you want to do a model with probably the most screw different types ever done, then do this. Now did now it said a GP screw, but I think it will be a black one. I don't think it'd be a silver. It's not indicating a silver GP screw. So I don't know what I was doing there. Yeah, it would say. So refiddle it. Okay, so that's now in there. Then we need to put this on. Again, this is a silver GP screw this time. Okay, just like so. And then we're going to be putting this onto the vehicle. So if I just move the camera, you can more or less just see where we're going to put this, which is obviously on here. So I'm just going to twist that around, and it's going to go just in here. And that's going to be put in with ABM screws. Now these are small, so I'm going to get a smaller screwdriver on these. Okay, so that's one in. These are tiny, tiny screws, people. And they don't like lining up. So let's just take this one out and see if we've got a problem with lining up here. Ah, right, that's nicely lined up now. I'm actually finding they don't really need any oil to help them along the way, so They're just, I think it's because they're so small. Okay, so they're now in. Next, we're going to be back on the roof rack. So if I just bring this camera around, we've got a bracket to put on here. Right, so which one is it? 140E. They do look similar. There isn't really any difference in the packet. And that again is a black GP screw. Oh. Okay, then finally, if I just pull this camera back, we've got this wire. I think we've got two of these because there's another one to do. We just need to unravel this wire. Which is easier said than done, of course. Won't be the Mark's Mods channel if it wasn't challenging. Okay. Right, so it's really quite simple. We've got one piece that goes into there, and then that follows the line and goes into the end. Even though I'm not quite cracky with that, I'm not right happy with it. Right, let's try it the other way. It'll do for now, I think. It just sticks out a bit. So just a bit of repair work there. Yeah, just a little bit. I don't know. I think it should go back a little bit more. But it is wire, so I can always train it a little bit. Let's try again. Okay, right, so that's that bit done. So as you can see now, we've got the wire up, going up there. We're not finished there. because now I need to turn the car over because we're going to be working on the side. So I'm just going to stop recording while I do that, and I'll be right back.
A few moments later.
Okay, so moving on to the next section. What we need to do next is we've got this piece here, which is just going to go into there. We need to screw that in with a TM screw, which is a white metal screw. So just gonna try and get that in best I can. It is not easy. But once you're in, you're in. Okay. Next is this little piece here. That's going to go just down here, and that's screwed in with 2 white GM screws. So I'm going to get one of them loaded up on my screwdriver ready. Talk about the last model being in this room, being this one. That's definitely going out with a bang. As they say. Okay, I'm going to get the other one loaded up and then I'll tighten them up. Nope, it slipped. Just be careful, because that just slipped on me, and you don't want to damage your paintwork. Okay, so that one's in. That one's in. Okay, what we need next is the grey hose. So if I just move the camera down, you can see what I'm doing. So what we need to do is we've got this bit here. This is going to simply go onto there like so. Then we've got this bit here. This is going to go onto here, I believe. Oh, the instructions are not that clear on this one. Oh. Right, so I think that definitely probably needs to be glued on. So let's get a little bit of glue. I think what happens is that goes up into there. Oh, it slots down into it. I think it's more that really. Okay, so let's get some glue on here. Right, glue cap doesn't want to come off. Back in 2 secs.
A few moments later.
Okay, sorry about that guys, we're back. So I'm just going to move this camera up. I've got that on. So what we need to do now is we're going to push that into there, and then we're going to thread the grey tube up through here, and then just on to there. I'm not too happy with that grey tube. I think that's a little bit naff, but I might look at that because I might have a Partwork Upgrades solution for that one. Okay, so that's now done. Turn the page of the magazine. So next thing we need to do is we're going to be doing the ladder. So if I just come back, Just move that up a little bit. Okay, so the ladder. Right, so they're not making this easy for us for the final bit. Okay, so just if I move the camera down, you can see what I'm doing. What we need to do is we need to get this piece here, and we're literally going to be putting a screw through to hold it on. And that is going to be an XP screw. Now these are long screws. They have not made this easy at the end. I can definitely say that. I'm just threading that screw through a little bit. So here we go, that's going in. Same on the other side. So I'll get the XP screw through first of all, the ladder. Just like so. Then get the ladder bracket. Line that up. Screw that in. Excellent. Okay. So next we're going to put this on. So this is going to go just like this. So I'm going to put the screws down on here on first, and they are 2 VM screws. So they are 2 black screws, 1, 2, that's 1. That's 2, okay. Next, if we go to the top, and we need to screw them in with 2 LP screws. That's 1. That is 2. Okay, so that's the ladder on. Now we need to go to the front of the vehicle. Now I will do understand I actually got a bit missing which I need to sort out. just at the front here, but we're going to be working on the front antenna now. So let me get the final bits for this. Okay, so right, so if I just move this camera down, we need a GP silver screw, because we're more or less repeating what we did on the other side. Apart from that was fiddly, and this will be fiddly. Okay, so that's a GP screw in there. Then we need to put this on. Now we need to make sure that this goes. Oh, that's just come off. And what's that? Alright, I've had a bit of a breakage here, guys. Right, I'll be back in 2 secs.
A few moments later.
Okay guys, I'm back. So just had to do some more repair work on that, which I'm not happy about. The last thing is we've got this little bracket here. That's just going to go into there. Just like on the other side, really. And then we do have a wire to put in, but I'm not going to put it in just now. You will see it in the showcase. That's only because the front bit is drying at the moment. But I would say, apart from the wire, this model is complete. And wow, what a slog it has been to get to this stage. But yeah, she's done, she's complete, and I am very, very happy. Very, very happy that it's finally over. Like I said, I've got a bit of work to do. I want to give her a nice clean, and then once I've done that is I can do a showcase video on her. Now, we would have had issue 141 if we were still with Eagle Moss, which we do still get the instructions for, so I can put them up on the screen now. And as you can see, it was just really a cover that we got in issue 141 for the Ecto-1. Would have been nice to have now moving, but you know, it is what it is. At least we managed to finish the model. But like I said, I want to clean this first, give it a nice clean down, and then what we'll do is we'll do a final showcase for her with everything in place. The reason I'm not going to do that now is because obviously we're moving, I need to pack things away, and I don't really want to put these in place properly in case they break in move. But I'm really happy with that. It happened, it started this in what, 2020. This was started in lockdown, and yeah, we finish it December 2023. So yeah, we've been doing this for a long time. But that is issue 139 and 140 complete, and that is yet another model complete. I will do one thing though. I will take the windscreen protector off now. Oh, that was nice. Because she's done. And yeah, I'm really chuffed with her. So that is the Ecto-1 by Eagle Moss and now found home complete. Well guys, that's it for the Ecto-1. Looking stunning over there. So I can say I'm really chuffed with her. I am going to test the electrics. There's a little bit more work I want to do on her before I really want to put her through a showcase. But I think that's best done after we've moved. And then if anything happens that I need to sort out in the move, we can do so. So I'm really chuffed. It's been a long slog. It's not been an easy journey with what happened. Won't say really any more on that. And yeah, it's just nice to be at the end of the journey with that vehicle. It really is. And it's going to look nice displayed because I still have the base for it. Unfortunately, there's no display case. That's something that was supposed to be coming from Eagle Moss, but has never appeared. So yeah, but I'm happy. I'm happy she's done, one way or another. Anyway guys, if you like this video, please could you give it a massive thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, please remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell and be notified of any future videos. But as for always, stay safe and bye for now.